Hi, welcome to the Fox River Grove Memorial Library tutorial for Getting Started with Libby by OverDrive. I am going to use an Android phone for this demonstration. It will not look exactly like an iPhone or a tablet, but it will be similar enough that the steps here would be useful for any user of mobile devices. Remember that you do have to have a Fox River Grove Memorial Library card to use our ebook and e-audiobook applications. If you are a reciprocal borrower, visit your library's website for information on what's available. So I've already installed the app, Libby. Remember, if you're looking in the Play Store or in the on your iPhone, if you're searching the Apple Store, you want to look for Libby by OverDrive. You might hear about something called OverDrive. You might even hear it called Digital Library of Illinois, but we specifically want Libby. So here it is. If you find that image, that will be the one that you want to look for. So we're going to open it up, and when we open Libby, we get this welcome. It says thousands of libraries offer ebooks and audiobooks for free. So of course, yes, you need to have that library card. And next we're going to choose, I'll search for a library. It's actually easier. So what we were going to type in here is the zip code for Fox River Grove, and you'll see that what comes up is the Digital Library of Illinois, Fox River Grove Memorial Library, and that's exactly what we want. So we are going to click on that, and it comes in and it says it has found us. We are the Fox River Grove Memorial Library, so I'll touch that. And now I'm going to put in my library card number, all the digits, no spaces. And this is just verifying that the card number I have put in matches a Fox River Grove library card number. So then now my card is linked, and you can see right on this screen, I can have up to 10 loans, things checked out on my library card through Libby. I can also have 10 other things on hold. So that's terrific. And next, here we go. This takes us right to the home screen of Libby. So the first thing we see are the most recently added items. And if we scroll down a bit, you'll see that there are steps that you can follow if you're a Kindle user. It's really nice if you are a Kindle user because you can directly connect your account and it's a fast process. I would suggest contacting the library if you run into any trouble, but the steps are intuitive. So get started there if you are a Kindle reader. And continuing down, you'll see that you can limit to what's new either just in eBooks or just in audiobooks. You can find popular materials. And this is my personal favorite way to search if I'm looking for something to read and I don't have anything specific in mind. I like using the available feature because Libby has a great number of items, but we share those items with library card holders across the Chicagoland area. So there can be a long wait for new and very popular materials. So if we just look for things that are currently available, there's no waiting. We can get started right away. So that's what we're going to do first. So I'm going to click right here on available audiobooks. And I love this right from the top. Two of the most popular books of the last few years, Where the Crawdads Sing and Becoming by Michelle Obama. So if that should tell you something, right? Like how great this service is. It's got popular books and it does have very popular things that can be quickly available. So let's borrow Where the Crawdads Sing. So I am just going to click right on borrow. And I'm going to click this big red borrow button to confirm that I want it checked out. And there we go. So now it is checked out. So I can also manage my notifications here with this first checkout. So I'm going to go ahead and click right here on Manage Notifications. And this shows me which notifications I have. I've got loan expiring, loan expired, hold ready, hold lapsing. And I'm just going to accept the defaults because I don't know exactly which ones I might want or not want later. But you can control them here. So to get back to the previous screen, I'm going to click on hide. And then that takes me back to the checkout screen. You can also see that I've checked this out for 14 days. So I have 2 weeks to listen to the audiobook. And I also have the opportunity now to go to my account, which is often referred to as the shelf in Libby. So that's where I'm going now. So here on my shelf, I can look at my loans, my holds. If you're someone who is really into maintaining and organizing your bookshelf, you can add tags for types of books. Like if you're a genre reader and you want to tag something as mystery or something else as fantasy, that's what you can use the tags for. I can also open the audiobook from here, and if I wanted to return it early, I could manage my loan here and return it. But what we're going to do is hit open audiobook. So I hit open audiobook, and this is where we can play. So let's look at some of the features that are available here on the screen. So obviously here's the play button. If you miss something very quickly, you can go back 15 seconds, or if you then if you go back 15 seconds too many times, you can jump ahead 15 seconds as well. You can see how much time has elapsed, how much percentage has elapsed, and how much time there is left in the book. You can make a flag, and one of my very, very favorite features, you can make the audiobook narrator talk faster using this little timer. So let's take a look at that feature specifically. If you've never done this before, I have found that 1.5 times speed is really good because it's fast enough that it doesn't sound squeaky, but it's also nice and fast so that it doesn't sound sleepy either, which sometimes normal speeds can. If you're in a big hurry, of course, you could go as fast as 2 times speed, but then they do sound a little bit like a Disney mouse. So we're going to hide this screen back up. You can also set the sleep option here. If you're listening to audiobooks right before bed and you want it to turn off automatically, you can do that here. So now I'm going to hit the just the back button at the bottom of my Android phone, and that takes me back to my shelf. So let's go back to the home page of Libby, which we can click anytime by going on to this library option. So I click library, and then that takes us to the what's available screen. Remember, we use this to start searching. I hit back on my Android screen, and I could just keep going back. Then I get back to the home screen of Libby itself. So here, back on this home screen, now I'm going to search for something. I'm going to search for a book that I bet will have holds on it. So we saw Michelle Obama a minute ago. Now we're going to look for Barack Obama's new book. So I searched for the name Obama, and you see that it shows up. It's searching all of the fields. So author, title, series, all the places where the word Obama might show up, it appears. I'm going to click right on Barack Obama's name here, and that's going to take me to all the materials that include him as the author. And you see right there at the beginning. So there's a series here where that features him, and that needs to place on hold. A Promised Land is his new memoir, and we're going to place a hold on that. So right here we have A Promised Land. You can see that it's not currently available because this says place hold. So I am going to place a hold. So again, you might recall from earlier, we can have up to 10 holds at a time. And this also on this screen, this is really nice. This shows you how long of a wait you're going to have. It's a long one. This is a brand new, very popular book. And with audiobooks, remember that the length of an audiobook can mean that the time that someone has it checked out is longer than usual. This is a 29-hour audiobook. So that means it's going to take people their full checkout time to get that one done. But still, I'm willing to wait So I'm going to go ahead and click place hold. So now if I go to my shelf, here are my loans. And remember, I checked out Where the Crawdads Sing. Here is my hold for Barack Obama that again shows me that it's over 6 months until I would have this book. Well, I've decided I don't want to wait 6 months for this book after all. So I'm going to manage my hold and click this button. So when I click that, I can cancel my hold. So I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel hold. I'm going to confirm that I really want to cancel my hold. And now that takes me out of line. And so I'm going to go back to my shelf and hit back here and go to my loans. Because you know what? I've decided I'm not going to listen to this audiobook, or maybe you finished an audiobook before the due date. You can return the loan as well. So I am going to click on that same black and blue square like we did to manage the hold for the other book. When I click on it, I can hit return early. Oh, and this just in this amount of time, there's already a hold on this. So when I return this just now, this should go straight to the person who wanted to check it out, which is nice, right? I'm done with it, and now they'll have a nice surprise that they're going to get it faster than they expected. So I hit return early. I hit return again to confirm that I want to return. And that's it. So now there are all kinds of additional features like tagging and bookmarks. You can change the size of an ebook on the screen. You can run the Bluetooth feature of your phone through the Bluetooth speakers in your car if you like to listen to audiobooks while you drive. That's for people who are a little more advanced users. This is just for getting started. But if you have any questions about any of those, please call us at 847-639-2274. And any one of our staff will be happy to answer your advanced questions. And I hope you enjoy getting started with Libby, eBooks, and eAudiobooks. Thanks. Have a great day.